Hey guys, Justin Jemison here. Welcome to week number 4 of my 16-week journey of training to run a full marathon. I mean, can you believe it's week number 4 already? Time does fly when you're training to run a marathon, right? Only 12 more weeks to go, but it'll be here before I know it. So I'm indoors today, just kind of changing up the environment here and just kind of sitting on my couch, relaxing, taking a rest today. And I'm holding a football here because can you believe our hometown Cincinnati Bengals are in the Super Bowl? It's unbelievable. I am so happy for the team. I'm happy for our city, and it's just a great time to be a Cincinnatian and a great time to be a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals. So last week I ran 17 total miles. I had to bring it back to running here for a second. So football, love it. Let's get back to running. So last week I ran 17 total miles, and actually my longest run day was Saturday. It was supposed to be 7 miles, but due to some scheduling issues, I actually had to split it between 3.5 miles one day and 3.5 miles the next day. I made it work and got the total of 7 miles in for my longest run, even though it was split over the course of 2 days. Anyway, on Friday, we actually had a blanket of snow outside, and I actually had to switch out my running shoes here for my trail running shoes here. And trail running shoes perform surprisingly well in the snow. And it was just snow outside. It wasn't any ice. And you know, like I said, week number 1, we're building this as we're flying it. I really wish I took a picture of the snow just to show how much snow there was. I mean, you couldn't even really see the ground. When I went out running, I was like, you know, I hope I don't miss a step and end up stepping off the edge of the sidewalk and twisting my ankle. But everything went well, and you know, I was able to get my run in, you know, so the snow did not stop me. So, but for this upcoming week, I'm planning on running 18 total miles, and the weather this week actually is a little questionable. So at the beginning of the week, the weather actually looks pretty decent. It's gonna be almost 60 degrees on Tuesday, which is unusual for Ohio at this time of year. But you know what? This is Ohio after all, so nothing out of the ordinary. But the latter half of the week is a little iffy. There's a little trouble there. We may see a winter storm. There may be some ice and snow in the latter half of the week. I mean, if it's too bad, I may switch to some indoor cross training, but the show will go on. All right, guys, so today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite apps I'm using to track my running progress. It is none other than the ever so popular Strava app. I almost said Strava running app. I had a little pause there for a second, but the Strava app does so much more than just track your running progress. This is not a paid advertisement, by the way, and I kind of wish it was. You know, I've always used the built-in fitness apps on my Apple Watch and Apple iPhone, but a few of my running buddies actually turned me on to Strava. It's arguably one of the best fitness tracking apps available, offering an array of performance measurements. What's interesting is when I did my run in the snow last week, my pace was a little slower due to like the resistance from running in the snow, and Strava actually alerted me to my drop in performance. Pretty cool. Thanks for the honesty, Strava. This app is also like the social network for athletes. Just like Facebook, Instagram, and the others, you have a newsfeed where you can see your friends' activity and workout progress, and even give likes and kudos to each other. I've connected with a few friends on here, and it's pretty motivational knowing that they can see my progress and are giving me kudos after each run. Strava also has what's called a beacon, which comes in handy during an emergency. In the unlikely event of a fall, injury, or other accident, a friend or family member can be alerted of your whereabouts and can call for help if needed. Love it. The app has so much more, and I've only scratched the surface, but I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching week number 4. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I'm looking forward to running this week. I will talk to you guys in the next video next week. Take care.